go back to the phone lines, talk to David. David is listening in Overland Park, Kansas on KCCV. Hi, David.
Good afternoon, Hank. It's a pleasure to speak with you.
Likewise.
The question I've been struggling with for a little while is understanding the origin of evil and how long it existed. I know God did not create evil, and God cannot abide evil. But when Lucifer said, "I will be like God, I will ascend to the Most High, and I will," where did that pride come from? Has there always been a good and evil in the... I don't want to say in time, because in our finite minds it's hard to comprehend, anything for all eternity. But where did evil really come from, if that makes sense?
Yeah, it does make sense, and you articulated the question very well. Here's the deal. God creates the potential for evil. So if you ask where evil came from, it came as a result of choice. So Lucifer has the same opportunity that Adam and Eve have. He has the opportunity to love and worship and serve God. Or he has the opportunity to say, I will be the center of my solar system. I will be the one who receives praise. I will turn myself inward. I will praise myself and created things, as opposed to worshiping and honoring God. As a result of what Satan did, evil is now actualized. So what God created as potential because he gave choice is now actualized by one of the creatures that God created. The same thing now happens in terms of the fall on earth. Adam and Eve have the opportunity to do it God's way or to do it their own way. They choose the latter choice, and as a result actualize evil, and as federal head of the human race, all of humanity, the creation itself, is cast into a state of perpetual sin, terminated by death. And the beauty, of course, is from a biblical perspective, is out of this comes the best of all possible worlds, a world in which we are forever able not to sin.
Okay. Well, following up on that, and this is maybe an odd question, do you think there would be the potential after Satan's cast in the bottomless pit forever and ever, if that free will, the choice of free will, still exists after that? Is there a possibility that this could repeat itself?
No possibility whatsoever. And here's the point that we have to recognize. If you right now love Jesus Christ, you are his and he is yours. And every day you get to know him more, your relationship is strengthened and developed. And that relationship becomes ever more poignant and powerful. Imagine as that increases in this life, what it'll be like when you are face to face, as it were, with your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Will you love him less, or will you love him more? The answer is the more you get to know him, the more you will love him. So you'll continue to learn and develop and grow, but without error. And remember what happens when Jesus Christ returns as well. The problem of sin and Satan are forever dispensed with. So we will, in that circumstance, we will be actualized in our choices, and we will grow in the choice to love and honor and worship our Savior.
Okay.
Make sense?
Certainly. Well, there's still some lingering questions, but yes, it does make sense. It's something I got to think about more and do some more research, I guess. So I trust you and I believe you completely. I really do respect and honor what you do here, and when you speak, I believe you. So,
but I love what you just said, David, and I think that's a good instruction for everybody listening in. You're not just going to take what I say; you're going to research. You're going to do some more digging, because ultimately I'm not the authority. I'm certainly accountable for what I say, and I take what I say very seriously. So I'm not cavalier in the least, but people should test all things, hold fast to that which is good. And what you find out with these kinds of issues there are tangential strings that pop out, and you want answers. You want to be able to tie up those strings, and that's part of the learning process. So I love the fact that you said you're going to keep digging, you're going to keep checking it out, you're going to keep learning, and you're going to test all things. That's what we're called to do as believers.